Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of April 26, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it is meant for someone else watching. And be sure to check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, Saggy, keep in mind, this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. The tarot card of the week reading is intended to be a message to you from source, something that they want you to consider so you can make a decision that is best for you and your life at this time. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Sagittarius collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What is the tarot card of the week here for the Sagittarius collective for the week of April 26, 2026? Tarot card of the week. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your tarot card of the week, the 10 of Pentacles. What situation in your life shows your greatest accomplishments? At the bottom of the deck, Judgment. What is trying to get your attention? Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Why is that the tarot card of the week here for the Sagittarius collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What situation in your life shows your greatest accomplishments? And what is trying to get your attention? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Celestial Weaver. You. You are your own greatest accomplishment. I'm going to clarify this more. But in the face of Three of Swords and Ten of Swords in your life, whether this is something you experienced in the past or something you're currently dealing with right now and trying to navigate your way through, you stood strong. You saw it as an opportunity to rebrand yourself or rebuild your life, or to be bold and brave enough to enter into a new chapter. This changed who you were, but only for the better, because you chose to change yourself for the better in light of the hardship that you were experiencing. Instead of becoming cold or mean or bitter, you chose to rise above. Like the phoenix rising from the ashes, you decided to weave not only a new life or a new chapter, but a new version of yourself. And that, my friend, is your greatest accomplishment. Wow, what a channel message that was. I don't get many of those these days. That was deep. I was cried on that one. All right, Three of Swords. Let's get the jokey pokey back into the reading. Can't be all serious. That's a deep message. So what's been trying to get your attention? The universe, source, to tell you that you are your greatest accomplishment. And maybe some of you have kids or pets, and I'm sure you take wonderful care of them. And in some respect, they are a great accomplishment of yours, as is your career or whatever success you have in your life. But you are in the center here as the Queen of Wands, whether you're masculine or feminine. Three of Swords. Tell me about the Three of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Three of Swords, clarified by the Star, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. In the face of heartache, in the face of betrayal, in the face of being let down, you chose to rise instead. You chose to learn from the experience, but not become bitter from the experience. There's still a softness within you. Have you changed? Are you Sagittarius 2.0 or 3.0 or 4.0? Absolutely. You're not a pushover. Maybe in the past you were. So sure, there's a little bit of an edge with you to that Queen of Swords, but it is softened by the Star and the Seven of Cups. You still dream. You still desire a better life for yourself, for the people that you are connected to. Again, the people, pets, plants in your life. You didn't allow it to change you. You rose up. Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. This almost gives me the feeling of like being a fireman, being a firefighter, firewoman. Don't come at me in the comments. Being a fire person. Sorry. There's something here where most people run from the fire, right? That's our inherent nature. It's kind wired into our DNA. We see fire, we see danger, we run in the opposite direction. You ran into the fire. You could have avoided it. You could have stayed in whatever situation, environment, or connection this was and continued to endure that Three of Swords or the Ten of Swords. But you decided to run headfirst into it. You knew that it was going to change you. You knew ending that situation would change you, or confronting that behavior would change you. But you chose to do it anyway. Queen of Wands, clarified by the Hermit, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. And boy, are you completely different today because of it. So you are your greatest accomplishment. You're reasonable, you're sound, you're sexy, you're smart. You've got your shit together. You know where you're going in life. You don't have every piece to the puzzle, there's still some scattered around the table, but you diligently work every day on that puzzle of your life. You're not leaving your future up to chance. You're boldly building it and facing it. You, my love, are your greatest accomplishment. I'm sure I'm going to get comments below from the cross watchers who don't like you or don't like me and saying I'm ball washing you and, I must be a Sagittarius or my person is a Sagittarius. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, Sagittarius is my north node. That's the only placement I have. We have the moon. Clarify that Ten of Swords. Yeah, I have no placement, neither does he. One more shuffle. Thank you. Strength and the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Four of Cups. I'm telling you, I'm speaking to a group of you where you didn't know where you were going in the face of this heartbreak or this betrayal. But you got up every day and you grabbed yourself by your bootstraps and you decided to learn how to become a new version of yourself or how to build a new life for yourself. And some of you, you have completed that process, and others of you are in the middle of it, and some of you are just beginning it. But wherever you are on the timeline of the Sagittarius Collective, this week, take time to celebrate you, the fact that you overcame or are in the process of overcoming, or just finally deciding now to get up and pick yourself up by your bootstraps and finally confront that Three of Swords to the Ten of Swords. You are taking full ownership of your life moving forward, and you are brave, and the rest of the zodiac thanks you for that. So please celebrate yourself this week. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. And that doesn't mean go out and charge stuff on your credit card that you can't afford, but do something nice for yourself. Take yourself out to dinner, or, take you and your kids or you and your spouse or you and your family out to dinner. Get taken, make something nice for yourself at home. Go for a nice car ride, buy yourself a good cigar. Whatever it is, however you decide to celebrate you this week, please allocate time to do that. I think in the midst of what you went through or what you are going through, you never really took the time to just celebrate you and how far you've come since dealing with all of this. Most people would have broke with that Ten of Wands on their back. You used it to build a new life. Bravo, bravo. 3 cards of advice here for Sagittarius this week. One more shuffle. Thank you. Ten of Wands. What didn't kill you made you stronger. Ten of Pentacles. And the World card. Oh, what a lesson you learned. 6 of Cups from that person, whoever they were, whatever that experience was for you in the past. It's a huge milestone. It's a huge achievement. You took a bowl of rotten lemons and you made, or you are in the process of making, some really beautiful, luxurious lemonade out of it. And there's something here about this week about you celebrating that accomplishment. That you, again, like I said, you either have had it, you're on the precipice of having it, and even if you're just beginning it, just celebrate you this week. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for the week ahead. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.